This episode is part of a 4-part series of episodes we recorded with a focus on Barnum Financial Group's first ever commissioned study called Americans in the Workplace. We wanted to understand the state of financial wellness, behavioral drivers, and unmet needs of working Americans. At Barnum, we wanted to understand the state of financial wellness, the behavioral drivers, and the unmet needs of working Americans. So to do that, we commissioned a study that polled 1,000 working Americans between the ages of 18 and 70 who are currently full-time employed or part-time employed. These participants are spread out evenly across the country. They are 50% male and 50% female, and they are spread out evenly across generations. The great majority of them are employed full-time, and they vary across job role and level of responsibility. This episode is full of facts and figures from that study, but if you want more, you can find a link to the study in the show notes or head on over to barnumfinancialgroup.com and download the study today. Welcome to Master Your Money and Mindset, the podcast where financial success meets personal growth. I'm your host, Elizabeth Heiza, Chief Marketing Officer at Barnum Financial Group, and I want to thank you for being here. On this episode, we are diving deep into a topic that resonates with so many people across generations. Today, I'm going to be talking about the term peace of mind. That term comes up for us all the time in the financial planning space. No matter who we talk to at no matter what age, when we talk about what do you want your future to look like, people always say, I just want peace of mind. I just want financial freedom. And that does mean so many different things to so many different people. Financial freedom could mean retiring comfortably, having no debt, retiring when you want to, building a strong investment portfolio. Today, I thought we would explore what Americans really think about financial freedom and how you can achieve true peace of mind with regards to your finances. So if you've ever felt financial stress, you're not alone. According to our study, 76% of working Americans say that engaging in a financial plan would give them peace of mind. That's an overwhelming majority of people who recognize that financial stability is not just about how much money you have, it's about having a feeling of control when it comes to your financial future. But the catch is many people avoid financial planning because they think it's complicated or only for the wealthy. That's what we hear a lot as well. Many people assume they don't have enough, they can't either afford a financial plan or they don't have enough money to warrant a financial plan, when that could not be farther from the truth. Financial planning is for everyone. Whether you are budgeting for monthly expenses, or structuring a long-term investment strategy, taking proactive steps is the key to reducing anxiety and bringing forth that peace of mind that everybody desires. Now, like I said, financial planning is for everybody, but the complexity of that plan will certainly differ based on so many factors, such as your age and your income and your goals and what you want your financial future to look like. But everybody needs some sort of financial plan. When it comes to financial planning, most people agree that it does lead to peace of mind. But what financial freedom actually means will vary across demographics. And it's really fun to look at that definition across different demographics. 53% of employees say that being able to retire how they want and when they want best describes their idea of financial freedom, compared to 36% of managers and executives. Executives are far more likely than employees to define financial freedom as meeting their annual savings goals. Now, the difference there is because executives tend to have more investment strategies in place, while employees tend to focus more on long-term security. And that also has to do, of course, with age and income levels. But if we look at gender, women are more likely to say that having no debt, saving for emergencies, and retiring in comfort define financial freedom for them. Men, on the other hand, place a much higher value on building a successful investment portfolio, meeting any types of savings goals, funding any type of education, and giving to charities. So this highlights, again, how financial goals are often shaped by life experiences, but also responsibilities that you have at home. When we look across generations, we have boomers and Gen Xers who prioritize retirement and having no debt. So if they have a plan for retirement and if they are basically debt free, they feel like they've reached financial freedom or they feel like they have peace of mind. Older millennials want to focus on feeling financially responsible, meaning they want to have a plan in place and they want to feel confident when it comes to the decisions that they're making financially. But the younger millennials and the Gen Z generation, they value achieving new financial goals and financial education. So typically paying off debt while saving for, it could be anything. It could be a house, a car, a wedding, a child, their first child, anything of that nature. But these differences are really interesting because they show how financial priorities can evolve over time, from learning and growing in your 20s to finding that stability in retirement in your 50s and 60s. So understanding how different groups can define financial freedom, how can you work to create your own peace of mind? Here are 3 key strategies that we tell our clients that can help them get to that place. 1 is to define your version of financial freedom. So ask yourself, what would make me feel secure? Is it eliminating debt? Is it growing your wealth? Is it giving back to causes I care about? Once you define your goal, then you can create the plan to get there. But really think about what financial freedom means to you, means to your family. Typically, people say the easy answer, which is I want to buy what I want when I want. I want the freedom for options. I want the freedom for choices, right? That one comes up for me a lot in my family. Financial freedom means to me that I have the choices to do what I want with my money. I have options. That's really, really important to me. I'm okay holding on to just a tiny bit of debt if it gives me different options, right? I'm kind of sacrificing one thing for another. But when it comes to financial freedom, really try to narrow down what is important to you. What is your own definition of financial freedom? Because once you define your personal goal, then the next thing is to build that plan. And everything always starts with the very unsexy, but very important emergency fund. Aim for saving 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. Then pay off your debt. Everybody should know this by now. We pay off debt. We get our emergency fund up and running. Then we invest in our retirement accounts. We want to make sure we're doing those 3 things before we focus on any other goals that could help us create peace of mind. But doing those things right there, that should get you closer to confidence, to financial freedom, to that peace of mind feeling. And then the last step of achieving peace of mind is to take action and seek guidance. So if like I mentioned, 76% of Americans believe financial planning can bring peace of mind, why not build a financial plan? Work with a financial planner to help you build a personalized plan that is tailored to your current situation, but that is going to put you on a path to where you want to be in both the short and in the long term. And then you could use budgeting tools and apps to track your progress and adjust as needed. But that is all a financial plan is, folks. It's really just a written document that takes you from where you are today to where you want to be in the future. And financial planning is certainly for everybody, not just the chosen and not just the wealthy. Peace of mind does not just come. Peace of mind has to be created. Peace of mind with money is not just about having a high income. It's about having a strategy that aligns with your values and goals. Because it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you save. That's where the peace of mind comes from. So whether you're focusing on paying off debt, investing, or saving for the future, you have the power to take control. Having control is what will give you that peace of mind. Please, everybody, if you like this episode, please share it with anybody who you thinks to hear it. Please share it with anybody who continues to use that phrase, peace of mind. Help them get it by going through these 3 easy steps. But that is it for today's episode of Master Your Money and Mindset. If you found this information helpful, please don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, folks, stay smart with your money and strong in your mindset. Thank you for listening to Master Your Money and Mindset. You can find these episodes on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you heard. You can follow Barnum Financial Group on LinkedIn and Instagram. Thanks so much.
All opinions expressed by the program participants are solely their current opinions and do not reflect the opinions their respective parent companies or affiliates or the companies with which the program participants are affiliated. Investments or strategies mentioned in this program may not be suitable for you, and you should make your own independent decision regarding them. This material does not take into account your particular investment objectives, financial situation, or needs, and is not intended as recommendations appropriate for you. You should strongly consider seeking advice from your own investment advisor. Securities and investment advisory services offered through qualified registered representatives of MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC, 6 Corporate Drive, Shelton, Connecticut, 06484, telephone number 203-513-6000.